how to get Mexican residency without any income requirements. This program definitely won't be around for much longer, but currently it's the easiest way in the world to get Mexican residency as long as you meet the requirements, of which there are only 2 requirements. So let's get into that. But first, I'm Benjamin, I'm the CEO of Perpetual, and basically this is called the Regularization program. And it was started during COVID to help people that couldn't go back to their home country for obvious reasons. And it's very likely to be phased out this year, as it already is being phased out, as it's not available in every state. And it's only available in certain states and certain immigration centers. And it basically allows you to get Mexican residency with no income requirements, no criminal record checks, etc. So you don't have to show bank statements, you don't have to show proof of employment or anything like that. And it's the ability to get a 4-year residence permit that leads to permanent residency and citizenship. So usually, if you apply from outside of Mexico and you get residency by proving your income, and it was a temporary residency, you will usually be issued a 1-year temporary residence permit. But with this, you can get a 4-year residence permit straight off the bat. And the great thing is that there's no physical presence requirements, meaning that you can basically get the residence permit and then leave Mexico if you really wanted to and come back in 4 years' time, 30 days before your current permit expires, and basically change it into a permanent residency, which you would have for the rest of your life. And also you would do this program inside of Mexico. You can't do it outside of Mexico. So what are the requirements? There's only 2 requirements. It's basically that you entered Mexico between 2015 and 2022. So this could have been by land or by air. If you came on a cruise ship, this won't count because you processed in a different way in the immigration system. But, as long as let's say, for example, you came on a vacation to Cancun in 2019 for 1 week. Okay, you're eligible for the program. Just as long as you could have entered Mexico for 2 hours. As long as you have an entry between 2015 and 2022, you will count and you meet the requirements. And then the other one is that you currently have an expired tourist visa. And let's go into how you can do this. Let's just say you meet the requirement, number 1, that you have your previous entry into Mexico between 2015 and 2022. Then what you will do is, if you want to get your residence permit now, you will enter Mexico again. So let's say you enter Mexico tomorrow. And then what you want to do at immigration is basically ask for a reduced tourist visa, since you have to let your current tourist visa expire to be able to apply for this. So, usually a Mexican immigration, they give you 180 days, but you can ask for less. For example, saying something like, I'm only here for 2 weeks, just give me 14 days or 30 days, etc. Or for example, if that doesn't work, or you want more of a different option, you can also enter from Belize. So if you're currently in Cancun area, you can take a bus or a taxi down to Belize and enter through Belize, and they usually give 10 days on arrival. So then it would be to let your tourist visa expire, and then once it's expired, we can then help process your application at the immigration center. So like I said before, this is not available in every single state, and it's only available at certain immigration centers. So this is something that we can help you with. We know which immigration centers work for this and which ones don't, and each immigration center has requirements as well, different requirements, etc. So the thing that you have to understand about Mexico is that the government will say one thing, and different states and immigration centers will enforce it in their own way. It's not very consistent. Mexico is consistently inconsistent. So the timeline would basically be enter Mexico, and then let's just say you get a 10-day tourist visa. So then have a 10-day vacation in Mexico. We'll do whatever you want for 10 days. Let it expire, and then we can basically process your application at the immigration center, which literally just takes a few hours. There is some Spanish forms and some speaking in Spanish to do, but you'll have somebody with you to help you with that. And then basically just wait 2 to 3 weeks. It could be in as little as under 1 week, but maximum 3 weeks. And then you basically will receive your residence permit, and then 9 times out of 10, it will be a 4-year permit. And then you can basically leave Mexico, or you can stay in Mexico for as long as you want. So thanks for watching the video. That's the super simple way that you can become a Mexican resident as long as you meet the requirements. If you want to go ahead with this, because it will be definitely won't be around like by 2025, it will be phased out by the end of this year. Right now is a few months left where it's basically guaranteed to get this program. So if you want to go ahead, book a call down below and we can help you out.